Guys, inflation data will be released on April 12, and this might be a reason for altcoins to surge. Altcoin Buzz, a popular crypto blogger, showed 4 coins to buy in April. I broke down each coin in detail, added charts and information about when to buy and sell tokens, and also prepared a fascinating bonus at the end. Let's get into it. The first altcoin that Altcoin Buzz mentioned was Immutable X with the IMX token. It is a blockchain gaming platform with zero-knowledge technology that scales Ethereum. Okay, this might seem like a bunch of obscure words, so let's keep it simple. The ZK technology is promoted by Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin. Recently, the top 5 blockchain Polygon integrated it into its blockchain, and funds have invested nearly $480 million in a major product with this technology called ZK Sync. Basically, this is a new trend where the biggest investors' money is flowing now, and it shouldn't be missed. Let's see who invested in IMX and if the project has the money. I'll show you something interesting that Altcoin Buzz didn't mention. Immutable X has raised $277 million with major investors such as Temasek, Fabric Ventures, Animoca Brands, and others. Note that in the last round, IMX was valued at $2.5 billion with a current market capitalization of only $900 million. Most likely, the blockchain game is not trending, so IMX is undervalued by a factor of 2 to 3 times. We're going to analyze the charts a bit later, but for now, let's figure out how much the funds have already earned on IMX and whether it makes sense to pump the coin further. According to Dropstab, private investors have earned 6 to 10 X's of the investment amount. However, it's unknown at what price the funds were buying. Obviously cheaper than the private investors. But that's not what's important. IMX's biggest investors unlocks began in November, and since then, the price of IMX first dropped because of the FTX crash. But then investors started buying back and pumped the price almost 4 times. If IMX has surged since November, is there potential for future growth? And is the coin worth considering for your portfolio? I believe so, as the price is still at the local bottom on the chart. Perhaps IMX will skyrocket to $8 to $9 during the next bull market and blockchain game hype. But remember, I'm not giving financial advice. If you look at the price more locally, the price is now in the distribution zone. This is a bad place to buy. I would wait for a drop below 80 cents to 70 cents for better buys. Selling can be considered at $1.50 and $2.60. These are key areas where big players are selling. Give this video a thumbs up if you like how I analyze the charts. And we are moving on to the next asset. But unlike IMX, the next token has pitfalls, and I'm going to tell you why. The second project Altcoin Buzz talked about is the DYDX platform, with the token of the same name. DYDX is a centralized exchange for trading futures. But here's the funny thing. Just a couple of days ago, DYDX banned users from Canada. The platform has already stopped onboarding clients from the country, and all existing users from Canada will be moved into closed-only mode on April 14. It begs the logical question, where is the decentralization if they can ban any users of the exchange so easily? The answer remains a mystery. Next, let me point out another problem that Altcoin Buzz didn't mention. In January, the DYDX team decided to postpone the unlocking of 150 million investor and team tokens until early December. That's a huge amount of tokens. By comparison, the same amount of IMX is on the market right now. It looks very much like manipulation. Maybe investors and the team don't want to dump the rate now, but instead want to pump the price so they can sell higher in December. Anyway, be careful with these coins because by the end of the year, more than half of the tokens will be in the hands of a small group of people. Before we look at the charts, let's figure out if the project has money. As you can see, DYDX has raised $85 million from large investors, including Paradigm and A16Z. These funds often engage in price manipulation. Solana is a good example of manipulation. Therefore, we can predict token growth closer to the end of the year, but we need to be careful. The result of manipulation can be either a dump or a pump. On the DYDX chart, the price has been in an accumulation phase for almost a year. This is a good signal. A significant major player is gaining a position for a subsequent pump. It would not make sense to sell so low. On the lower time frame, the price formed a triangle pattern. I expect the price to break the pattern to one side. So far, the price is in the uncertainty zone. A good area to buy is in the range below $1.50, and you can sell above $4. Is a pump of $27 of DYDX possible? In theory, yes, assuming most of the coins are bought back by investors and they own the entire issue. But just by itself, DYDX won't grow. It needs a massive infomercial or bull market. Also, don't forget that DYDX is a full-fledged exchange token, like BNB. DYDX is used for voting, staking, and creating a safe exchange fund, and of course discounts and other bonuses from the exchange. These are additional reasons for the future growth of the token. In the second part of the video, we're going to talk about two projects, one of which may surge several times in the coming days. In the meantime, it's time to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because I try very hard and share hidden but important details of the projects with you. Injective Protocol is the third project we're analyzing today. It's the fastest Layer 1 blockchain with less than a cent commission fee. But it's not a surprise anymore. The market is full of fast and cheap blockchains. So what is the advantage of Injective? And is it worth considering for your portfolio? Traditionally, let's look at who and how much invested in the project. After all, without money, there will be no growth in the token. Injective has raised over $200 million in investments, and the last major round for $150 million, the project closed at the end of January this year, pretty recently. Funds are investing large sums for a reason. It's an important signal of a possible pump. Moreover, the capitalization of INJ is only 2 times the investment, which is very small, and indicates that the project is undervalued. The price is out of the accumulation zone and is near the distribution zone. Locally, this is a sell signal, but I'm sure the funds invested $150 million in the project for a reason. So let's look at the bigger picture. There are 2 key selling zones on the daily chart. The first near $13 and the second at $20. I don't rule out that INJ will renew its all-time high and surge 10x as it did with Solana, Near, and other blockchains with similar product and funds. But don't jump on the bandwagon. The token is overheated right now, so it's worth waiting for a correction. Guys, and now we're moving on to a bonus project from me. I found a very promising project for you that has potential like Solana or Aptos and will launch in the next 3 months. Sui Network is a modular blockchain in the Move language, just like Aptos. The project was launched by former researchers at Meta, so there's money and connections here. Sui has raised $336 million in investment, even more than Aptos and Solana. Even before mainnet launch, Sui had more than 400,000 followers on Twitter, which indicates big hype on the project. But you are probably wondering how to make money on Sui and where to buy the token. It's important to understand that the token hasn't launched yet. Any Sui tokens that are on the market right now are scams. Sui has confirmed the launch of the token this quarter, but has not said whether it will be an airdrop like Arbitrum or a token sale. Either way, keep an eye on the project. It will be pumped better than Aptos. Currently, various projects are starting to give away tokens for activity, as it was with Aptos and Arbitrum. Many have earned tens of thousands of dollars just by using the blockchain. If I get more than 200 likes here, I will make a video about airdrops. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching your Coin Post.